All right, I'll be the first one to say it. If you live in an apartment, you can't participate in any 4th of July activities.
Oh yeah, you can't burn the whole building down, nigga. What you think this is?
First of all, I want to, and X, if you can put the camera on me, please. You niggas that be like, want to be throwing these 4th of July barbecues and you live in an apartment with no back patio, no balcony, you are nasty.
and you rude. And you being rude to your neighbors.
You
Let them niggas sleep.
And first of all, you want to pop fireworks in your little freaking parking lot. Fam, everyone, like, you got one parking space and you fucking it up.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Bro.
I don't know. Living in apartments, as somebody that has lived in apartments, it's weird. It's a weird mix of people because you could be next to somebody that's from a different country, a different belief as you, and you just blasting your music. You just
I'm not against apartments. I'm just saying you just have to be like very conscious.
I mean, but Gary, you've been rich your whole life, so you don't
you
need
are
that
starting
shit.
this narrative. It's like you're rich, you eat ass. It's like there's a bunch
Gary,
of narratives.
you live on a golf course, fam.
Speaking of that, I do live on a golf course. And I want to say, like, I have these new neighbors. They old as fuck, by the way. So why the fuck are they popping fireworks at 2 o'clock in the morning? I'm calling the police.
It might be a front, bro. You might have a whole fucking operation next door, and you don't know.
Bro, look how the world has changed. A young black man calling the police on old white people.
Hey, we got to do that now. Welcome to another episode of
These Are the Aesthetics.
I go by the name of Cheech, a.k.a. the Brunch King, a.k.a. Young Exec, a.k.a. if I never told you in person, then I never said it. That's it. I'm going with this now.
All right, shit. Okay. And I go by the name of Gary, a.k.a. In Gary We Trust, a.k.a. the cleanest nigga in Palm Beach, a.k.a. I probably didn't wear it first, but I did wear it better.
I don't like the first a.k.a. because that was my a.k.a. for a long time, but I'm going to let you
but clearly you're retired.
So I let that nigga wear the Supreme shirt on with some up-tempos that he retired from fashion is crazy. But you right. I haven't been copping shit lately.
It's not even about the copping shit, bro. Because as your mans, I'm gonna tell you, dog. Because you've been dressing lazy.
I have been dressing lazy. You right.
I've been saying this. Cancel the plain white tee. I'm sorry. Cancel it. If you not Lil Baby, cancel the plain white tee, bro. Because niggas, you gotta have the chains. You can't just be plain Jane white tee at the brunch. It just don't work. You gotta have some form of chain.
You got a point.
And then a nigga got the audacity to wear a black tee in the sun. You robbing me.
Well, thank you for telling the whole world that I love white tees. That could have been a simple phone call, my nigga, but I like it. Therapy. Let's do it.
Let me guess. He's still wearing the H&M hoochie daddies, aren't you?
Of course I'm wearing it. They're not hoochie daddies. They're sweat shorts. Like, I don't know where that term came from, but I don't like it. Y'all niggas gotta stop.
I know the sweat shorts was our bag, but let's be honest. Sweat shorts don't make no fucking sense in Florida.
You're not comfortable in them?
Fam,
you done got yourself a girlfriend, took yourself out the game,
no, it's not
and you shitting on everybody else, huh?
Bro, gotta go mesh. You gotta go mesh.
Okay.
Because we know, I'm not even going to get into it.
Says the man that just got his little Eric Emanuel shorts now. Now it's all about mesh.
I've been wearing mesh shorts, bro. So the Nike, don't play with me, man. What Kevin Durant say? I'm Kevin Durant. No playing.
Oh, man. Well, let's kick things off, starting with the 4th of July. I mean, what was your day like? I was off, but I don't usually have a real day off. How'd you spend the day? What'd you do?
Well, thankfully, because, I do, unfortunately, I do work a 9 to 5, but perks of a 9 to 5 is we close on holidays. So I had the extended weekend. It was cool. On Saturday, I was just chilling at the crib playing video games. Then I saw a little bit for, my big ass family. The shots to Skippy, he's like, oh, shoot, yo, you're not seeing no family right now, dog? I'm surprised.
Yeah, our niggas find any reason to celebrate.
Someone graduated.
Oh my God, Gary lost 2 pounds this week. Let's throw a dinner. Like, y'all must be wildin', bro.
I had the weekend to myself. I was a little lonely because my girl was out of town with her mother.
Why? Okay, you were lonely and you were sad. I bet.
I was lonely. First of all, I saw everybody like turning up. I didn't get no phone call. It's cool, man. Because the thing is, you know
Did
what?
you sleep? That's all I gotta ask.
I did sleep.
Okay.
I slept in every single
Were
day.
you at peace? No, I'm see,
I see what you're
now
doing.
I'm asking
I was
you.
at peace.
You were at peace,
But
and
I'm
you
always
slept.
at peace. I'm always at peace.
Look at him trying to clean it up. I'm always at peace. Even without stress, I'm at peace. What?
I'm always at peace. I'm always at peace.
Oh man, well that's a good thing.
How was your weekend?
Did you save any gas by not going out?
Oh, that's, of course, fam. Like gas is coming down a little bit, but the thing is, like
20
when you
cents, fam. Okay, but
when you have family in Fort Lauderdale, you see your family twice. Shit, I gotta get gas again,
1000%. And you work like north, so
bro.
yeah, your shit killing. But for my fourth, man, I didn't have any plans. I worked earlier that day. I didn't really have the complete day off, but on Mondays I treat it like it's an off day because I get off at 3-4 o'clock, so I have the rest of the day to myself. I got invited to go to a set that Slim was playing for some old white people. I didn't go because there was a nigga fest that was gonna be way more lit that I went to. I went to one of my friends' houses and we had a ball, man. We had fireworks. We had some traditional Haitian cooking. Nigga, you were busy.
I was home. I'm pretty sure the night
you told me you
went
was going to your uncle's house. Remember?
Oh yeah, after.
That was when you were at your uncle's house. That's when I went. Because remember, I couldn't talk when you called me. But anyway,
It's okay.
what I was saying, there was some traditional Haitian food there. There was some American food, and in true Caribbean style, we got cards, we got dominoes, and obviously everybody's being loud for no fucking reason. But
There's a red stripe in Guinea somewhere, probably.
and
in the
you
mix.
always get the old Haitian dude that thinks he can handle more beers than he can actually handle, and being fucking sloppy drunk trying to talk to every girl in the party.
Breath
Type
stink,
shit.
all
All that shit. But it was a vibe overall, But yeah, man, I got home late. Yeah, that's it. and that's that on that. I almost said something, but
So how many times you got gas this weekend?
right. Probably 2 times. I filled up my tank twice.
Actually, while we're on the gas topic, you brought up something that is actually scary to know. Remember how we were talking about like the gas prices or whatever? We're a group of people, and then you said, "Fam, when was the last time you was at the gas station and you actually smelled the gas?"
I did say that. Everybody laughed. I don't smell gas no more.
Because I remember you go to the gas station, like the scent was so strong it made you sick to your stomach a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like smelling a freaking Sharpie. It just gave you like a disgusting high.
And it's like the higher grade you went, the stronger the gas smell. Like you feel like you was doing something. But
now it just smells like lemonade.
Yeah, shit. It smells like Sprite. Oh man. Well, let's get into some of the shenanigans that has been happening. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Wendy Williams. I mean, shit, you can't be black and not have heard of Wendy Williams.
Right. For good and bad reasons.
Yeah. So she had a long, show. She had a show running for a long time, and because of allegedly health issues and family matters and problems, like she was unable to perform her duties as the host of the show, and for the better half of this year and a little bit of last year, her show had temporary guest host. But the network never came out and said what was going on. She never came out and made anything public of what's going on. Everything was kind of kept in secrets or whatever. But social media got into a frenzy a few days ago because they realized her YouTube page was gone and her Instagram posts have been deleted. So people are like, damn, is she getting blackballed? Is her intellectual property, we call it in that world, being stolen from her because her audience was so massive and so many women followed her, worshipped her, and literally go with everything she says? They're asking if her show is technically being snatched up under her. I've seen the good and the bad of the backlash and of the reactions. A lot of people are saying that it's karma because she spends a lot of time of her career bashing celebrities when they're going through stuff, and she never cared to really fact check anybody's mental health, and she usually do what she does anyway. So I kind of wanted to bring this here to talk about it, to open up the floor on, like, when are you allowed as a host of a show like hers to tell the truth or just give your opinion? Or do you feel like people are just sensitive and they like to see the downfall of other people? How do you feel?
The thing with Wendy Williams, because I was unaware of this until recently. So Wendy Williams was out for a year and a half.
Close to.
If I'm not trying to cape for the white man, for the white organization, but being out a year and a half and possibly still getting paid because your show is still running is kind of past a grace period at this point. Because imagine a nigga say, I haven't been to work in a year and a half, and there's no accidents, you're capable to work.
But here's my thing with that, before I let you continue. If it's my show, I can't work. What should you do if you have principles and morals? You should stop everything, stop the production and everything. So you running the show that has my name plastered all over it, you promoting it as the Wendy Williams show, you having guest hosts come through and do my job and steal my format, and you refuse to pay me, or you might have a problem of paying me for my intellectual property or my idea or just my brand. Like,
actually, I can refute that.
Looks
because
crazy.
As we know, during like a past debacle, we've made a whole video about it, about the Joe Budden, Mal, and Rory situation, even though Joe Budden's name is on the name, but the show must go on. We've heard that term thousands and thousands of times. And I'm not want to like disregard like whatever Wendy Williams is going through, but organizations, how literally organizations see it, the show must go on. We have a payroll. There's people who have 401ks to this company. Unfortunately, the shit has to go on. And on top of that, you told me that the audience has no idea what's going on for a year and a half. Can you imagine being in the dark about something for a year and a half?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That's just, unfortunately, like, it sucks to say, but that's the shit that just has to happen. Because when it comes to organizations, the money is the only thing that they really care about. They don't give a fuck about your feelings. They don't give a fuck about what you're going through or even your dilemma. The only thing about is that payroll. That's like is to fulfill.
I just wish that there were more transparency so people could at least know what's going on, so better judgments could be made. Because when you don't clarify things, you leave room in the air for, people to come out and say whatever the fuck they want. And I don't know if that was purposely done or they're trying to attack her character. Because everything, just like Ice be saying on the Joe Budden podcast, everything is a rollout. Sometimes they have to tear somebody else down to bring somebody up. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes people have more fun watching the building burn down than to, put some blocks up to build something up. So I don't know. I don't know if it's hate. I don't know if it's self-hate. I don't know if it's jealousy. I don't know if it's selfishness. But I feel like no matter what is happening, we should allow everyone grace. And we should at least try to figure out what's going on before we start trashing people.
And no, I think the questions that we have to ask ourselves is that, was it her choice to take all these down? Was it the organization's choice? What contract did she sign for everything to be taken down? Those are some questions. But for me looking at Wendy Williams, I personally think she's going to do just fine because, let's be honest, it's like 2022. I know she has like a certain like fan base, but we're at a point now we don't even a lot of people don't even own cable.
Exactly.
So she can honestly make any show on TikTok, Instagram.
She can have a podcast.
Yeah. Like there's so much ways to get the bag, especially for a woman of her stature. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be fine.
Okay, that was a different take. I was not expecting that from you. All right.
It's the chairs. Man. These are the potted chairs.
Yeah, new chairs, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you...
potted chairs.
Yeah, because you fucking bitch-ass niggas said, I talk a lot of shit for somebody that their feet can't touch the floor. My feet touch the floor now. Like, stop it. Well, to switch and talk about another woman that's making, like a lot of noise out here. The trailer for The Woman King came out, starring Viola Davis and and a few other women in the industry.
Popular black actresses as well.
Yeah, and it looks good. I saw the trailer today, and I kind of feel joy watching it because I feel like women are not being used as prostitutes. They're not being used as like a sex symbol. They're not being used as anything weak or anything
submissive
that we can idolize and just sexualize. They're shown to be strong, fierce. And I kind of like that. The storyline looks dope. I think that movie is gonna do well. And yeah, I love Viola Davis, man. How to Get Away with Murder or anything that she starred in. She always personalized the story. She's a strong black lead, and I love how she selects her roles. She doesn't do the typical shit that, they want us to be known for, like drug dealers and, you get what I'm saying? People that are doing dope, the mother that likes to give advice, like. Pretty much, she doesn't like the Tyler Perry-ish roles, in a sense. I hate to say it, but that's what it is. But how do you feel, man? Because I had a conversation with Bones this morning, who's my barber, and he was like, "Yo, like, when was the last time that you saw black people depicted, in movies to be strong and to come from like opulence and stuff like that?" And we narrowed it down to just Black Panther recently. You get what I'm saying? That showed that we came from money, like we had our own shit and we were kings where we come from, and we have superpowers and we have our own land and shit like that. So shout outs to the director, shout outs to the studios that took a chance on this. And yeah, what are your opinions? What are your thoughts?
My opinion on this, like, cause
you love black women.
Of course. So I actually had what's the word I'm looking for? I had the privilege on seeing the trailer early at the American Black Film Festival.
Ooh,
that was in Miami.
Oh my God. Exclusive access.
I got the exclusive access. Like the director was there talking about the movie.
Was the director black?
She was black, yes.
Okay, and it's a she.
Yes,
Salute.
the director was black and it was by a black woman, yes.
Okay.
So as when they played the trailer, when I say, like, you would think Drake just walked in, everyone was like, "Whoa, oh my God, isn't that?" Because like it's very powering to watch. Like, I love seeing, like, I had a conversation with my girlfriend, all the time, is that black women need to be showcased and just shown in general in a different light. So. And Viola Davis, like, she's
a fucking monster.
She's killing this role. And plus, she had to actually, like, work out, get jacked for this freaking role. Like, they had to freaking train for like 2 years for this shit. It was actually recorded in Africa during a pandemic. So there is a lot of, like, blood, sweat, and tears that went into this movie. I'm
sure she got a bag for that. So I ain't even.
Oh, of course. Like, personally, my favorite, like, I think underrated roles that Viola Davis played is when she was in James Brown.
I love that. I love that.
That was one, and honestly, no one talks about it because I know it's kind of like it's a DC movie, but she was dope as fucking Suicide Squad.
She did. She always. I love how she personalized all her roles. Like, you could tell, like, she put her own spin on things, and she dominates. It's like Denzel. You know how Denzel is just suave, like he's cool.
Yeah.
And Idris Elba is just like, flamboyant, cocky, and when Will Smith is just like hip. Like, she has that strong, like, I'm here now type of aura about her, and I like that.
Can I have one complaint? Because I'm Gary. I always have to have a complaint.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So the 3 movies I can think of that shows black people with royalty empowerment is The Woman King. That's the name of the movie, right?
The Woman King.
Yeah, The Woman King. You have Black Panther, and you have Coming to America. All these movies are based in Africa. Black people, we exist too in the States. Can we get a succession for black people? Somebody. It's just me.
Little steps, Gary.
Little baby
steps. Crawl before you walk.
Yes, I know.
It probably took them 5 years to pitch that idea to a fucking movie studio to even get it cleared. And, they had to probably wave the Viola Davis flag to be like, we got Viola Davis.
For real, man.
So.
Literally. And every time we see a nigga in a suit looking suave, he's a drug dealer.
Exactly. But I you know what? I just, for the new generation, I love the fact that Viola Davis is doing this type of thing, so she can inspire, like, up and coming actresses and actors to be like, hey, I know you don't have no money and you trying to just get in the door of this industry, but you have to kind of be mindful of your brand coming up, because you don't want to be depicted and viewed a certain way. So 20 years later, oh shit, that's the drug dealer from Power. Like, nobody want to be known as Because, you know, like, Tommy is always going to be fucking Tommy Egan from Power. Like, no matter how many roles he plays, because he played the shit out of that role.
Yeah, he's never going to be looked at as a dude that was an Ozark.
So it's like, you know, you have to kind of be careful. And what I like about Viola Davis is, like, you have to kind of mention multiple performances. Mm-hmm. And she has that type of diversity under her belt where she just can flex certain muscles that a lot of actors cannot do. So yeah,
can't wait to see it.
And a little bit of sort of morbid news. Eric Holder, who was accused of killing.
Not accused, he did that.
Yeah, he did that shit on camera. But again, you know, whatever.
The dude that killed Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, he got found guilty. And yeah, first degree murder. He's facing life sentence in jail, in prison. Yeah, how do you feel about that?
There's not really much to say because, like, I remember like they put the video out of Nipsey getting killed, which is like, I understand you have to show those in the court of law, but it's like putting that out to the internet's kind of tasteless.
I still haven't seen it. I don't know if I want to see it.
Yeah, academics like posted like a video, like a live stream watching. I'm like, I was gonna watch it, I'm like, nah, I can't do it. I just can't do it. But Eric Holder, damn, there's a big ass fly in here. All I can say is with Eric Holder, man, it's like, what more can you say, fam? It's like you gonna get what's coming to you. We see him in like multiple like freaking like court hearings. This man's face bruised up, bro.
He's not gonna make it.
He's gonna have a field day every fucking day, bro.
He's not gonna make it in there. You killed a beloved individual. You killed somebody that was a pillar to the community.
An icon to some people.
You killed a Crip. I mean, you anytime you fuck with any gangs, like be ready to fight for your lunch, a water bottle when you get to jail. Like, they're gonna make your life uneasy, you know. And you know, speaking of him, R. Kelly is gonna have a long fucking day too. You get what I'm saying? But again, you reap what you sow, and I mean, I don't think that verdict is gonna bring any more peace to the family. It's just, you know, it helps a little bit to, you know, it stops the cries because justice has been served. But again, the scary part is we don't know who put him up to it. That person could still be out there because we don't know if that was a solo act.
I did a little research. I think it was, but it's just the main question that I would have for Eric Holder and just in general is like, looking at your life now, was it worth it?
Was it worth it? And could that, whatever it is that you had against him, could that be solved with a conversation between two black men?
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
If you felt disrespected, because apparently he was called like a snitch, apparently, and we all know in the black community the word snitch is like, it's like one of the worst things you can call a nigga in the streets, quote unquote. So that's what happened, and then I think some people just have to like realize, bro, with the street kid, bro, the streets ain't no 401k in the streets, bro. Can we all just accept the fact?
And my thing with a lot of street niggas too is like, I get it, y'all niggas want to have a blicky and y'all want to have a gun at all times or whatever, but it's like, if you got beef with me, I'm walking unarmed, like, okay, cool. I know y'all make it hip to catch a nigga lacking, but there's honor into a fair one. Like, we can fight, you know, fist to fist, you know, fist to fist. We can talk it out. You know, we could square up. We could do whatever. Like, it don't have to, you know, end up on me sneaking behind you to kill you, because like that's still a coward move, because it's like you caught me lacking and I didn't even have a chance to defend myself, protect myself, and you got a cheap shot.
Bro, growing up in South Florida, bro, I'm not a violent guy in no way, shape, or form. I had minor altercations when I was younger. But the thing is
that Gary, you a street nigga. Don't lie.
I'm not a street nigga.
Let
me take this bucket hat off. But growing up in South Florida, especially in Broward, like, I realized that fighting in general doesn't get you nowhere in life, because you can beat a nigga's ass and all of a sudden he's showing up to your freaking crib with your neighborhood with the blicky.
Of course.
The shit never ends.
He gonna spin the block.
You gonna spin the block, bro, because you spin his face, he gonna spin the block.
Even when you was kids, I would go get my big brother.
Oh my God.
And I'll whoop you, now your big brother gonna come whoop me.
I've literally seen this shit, bro, where it's like a whole beef could be started with freaking middle schoolers. Anyway, bro, but yeah, y'all can have that for real.
Oh my God, get some money. Like, stop killing each other. Get some money. I guess before we switch, I guess the last thing I want to talk about, I'm glad that real R&B is still alive. You all know I was gonna come out here and talk my shit. We saw the verses and the performance that Omarion did, the lousy shit that he put up. I love Omarion, I love his music, but Mario schooled the fuck out of you on stage with no type of enhancement in his voice. And Usher did a tiny desk, and shout out to Eric Bellinger that was there, and Vito, the singer that was, playing as his backup singers and stuff like that. But that nigga was killing that shit. The instrumentation was dope, the outfit was dope, the music was dope, the vocals were insane. And yeah, I want to see this nigga in Vegas later this year. I know that sounds crazy, pause, double pause, triple pause, but I would love to see Usher performing live in Vegas. Let me rephrase myself. I don't want to say I want to see that nigga in Vegas later this year. It looked like I'm about to get flued out. No, hey, I would love to, because he has a residency out there. Yeah. But yeah, man, y'all know I'm a big fan of R&B.
We know.
I love authenticity. I love when the legends can just get out of bed and school the young niggas on how we do things. And yeah, man, real art is appreciated. Like, respecting your craft, working on your craft. Usher has been famous for over 30 years. He's in his 40s now, early 40s. And this nigga can still sing your ears off. You get what I'm saying? And still perform back-to-back nights on tour. And that's something that, that you gotta respect, man. Like, that nigga is amazing.
I know you love that nigga, bro. I know you love that nigga.
I love Usher,
that boy cheeks sweating right now.
You stupid. Relax.
That boy got wet.
Oh my god.
Bro, but yeah, like all jokes aside, man, Usher really killed it. Cause
Usher's that nigga.
I saw it recommended on my YouTube. I was just laying in bed and I'm like, I'll just click on it. I thought I was gonna watch it
you
for
more of a sick nigga. You was laying in bed watching Usher. I
was relaxing, peace, relax. I was relaxing and I'm on my YouTube and I see, oh shit, that's the tiny disc everyone's talking about. I thought I was gonna watch it.
You had your boxers on while you was watching Usher.
I know you're trying to recover, but it's not gonna work. You the one that was sweating over there. Don't come at me. Don't come at me. So I watched the video. I thought I was gonna watch it for only 5 minutes, but then I was just glued to the TV and like, oh shit, bro, this man's really killing it. So what I love about the Tiny Desk performance is that Usher just generally looked like he had fun doing it. Obviously, I'm pretty sure he got a bag, whatever, but
and they highlight authentic talent, like.
Because you can hear that's just pure talent I'm watching on my screen. He looked good. I wouldn't approve of the choker, just me personally, but I know Usher is he likes to blend in with the times. I'm like, oh well. But I think the flyest thing about his outfit, which technically wasn't really his outfit, was the earrings, like the studded earrings. That was like kind of like
the glasses were fly too. I thought the glasses were fly.
It was straight. Yeah, but Usher, and he looks good for his fucking age. He looks younger than me.
Yeah, that nigga. I don't know what the fuck he on, but
him and Pharrell got like some secret potion we don't know about.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Well, introduce our Fire or Cap segment, and again, the Fire or Cap is when we highlight. We talk about things that we want to buy, things that we are into in the fashion realm. Because we both are into fashion and stuff like that. It could be a story. It could be, a piece that dropped. It could be a shoe. It could be a clothing item. Just so you guys don't get confused when we say Fire or Cap segment, and
Yeah, unfortunately, in this today, we're gonna be talking about a lot of cap.
A lot of wild shit.
First person to the verdict. All right, we're talking about Russell Wilson.
We're gonna need a picture.
Yeah, of course.
We're gonna need a picture for this.
Russell Wilson. By the way, let me start with some grace. Sierra looks amazing in this picture. She's aging like wine. Sierra, shouts out to you. Russell Wilson. This nigga is wearing a freaking jogger suit. What? First of all, we canceled jogger pants back in 2018. Earlier than that for me.
I thought it was earlier.
Earlier than that for me, but I know niggas just had to they was holding on to it. But 2018, I think, was the year where it's like, all right, we need to cut this shit off now. But this nigga had the audacity to have a jogger suit.
The gall.
The gall. Because you know what the jogger pant is like? It's the pant that actually... It's like a baggy pant, but it gets like tapered at the bottom, but it gets really tapered at your ankle. Fam, his suit was built like that. We can see your figure as a grown man.
That's crazy. Seeing your shape as a grown man is crazy.
But the color of the suit was good, but it's just like, fam, it's just... Well, see, when I see shit like this, I be rooting for Russell Wilson because I try to root for the corny niggas, but it's just certain shit where it's like, fam.
But Gary, you rooting for the corny niggas. You're not corny.
See, it's just speculation. I don't think I'm corny, but a lot of people think I'm corny. You don't sell. You know how much women looked at me as corny because I ain't so dope.
You talking about fucking early 2000s, nigga? What they at now? Pregnant and alone. Next.
Single baby showers.
This is don't get me started. This is my thing, right? My only reply when I saw these pictures: you have too much money to not have a stylist. And again, if you can't dress, one, I know Sierra want to mind her business and let him do him, and he's a grown man. He should be able to, dress himself. But even the richest niggas you hear about, like, they don't have time to go to the store. Like some of these rappers and celebrities, they have personal shoppers. They don't know what's hot. They don't know what came out because they're too busy working. You're a football player, you got to be concerned with practice and watching films and paying attention to the draft and being a leader to your team. You just got traded. Fam, you as an American, you are in Paris representing black men that are known to be jiggy in a whole different country. Have some respect. Have some respect and get a stylist, or at least put some effort into your wardrobe. And then you're going to have them slick ass glasses like we can't see you. Nigga, do you know that we can see you? That shit was trash.
There's 2 rules as a black man. You got to look socially appropriate. And you can't be ashy.
You can't be ashy.
That's 2 rules as a black man.
You can't be dusty, bro. We already get judged from walking in the room. You gotta smell good. That's why I'm not even trying to flex. Nine times out of 10, you catch me, I smell like Tom Ford. Because you're not gonna catch me in a space where it's like, oh shit, I gave him a hug and ooh, Nah. You gotta carry yourself a certain way, bro. But you told me you're not even going past 10 miles. I
can't wear slides 10 miles away from my house. Can't do it.
Exactly. So as a man, there's certain standards you gotta uphold as a black man.
But
I mean, shit.
But this is a good example of how, like, you can have all the money in the world, but you can't buy taste.
Can't buy drip.
You can't buy drip because you can have a clean outfit. Like, anyone can buy the outfit I'm wearing right now, but it's the way you wear it. True. Some niggas will have the hat like this. Like, nigga, are you 40 at the cookout?
Don't give T.I. this hat.
Like, you have some niggas that, oh my God, I'm really mad I have to say this again, fam. If you have socks on, scrunch it. Yeah. Are you about to play soccer? Why is your sock to your shin? Fam. If you wear a sock that high, wear jeans at least. Bro, like,
I'm sorry.
Like, make it make sense.
Oh my God.
You know what? Fuck it. You already got me started because you know what I hate? I hate when niggas also the white.
What grind your gears, Gary? What grind
my? You know what chaps my ass? Bro.
You know what make my balls itch?
Fam. When I see these dudes wear the Yeezy 350s with Nike socks all the way to the shin, like, fam.
I don't want to see, bro. I seen a couple niggas with Nike socks with the Yeezy slides.
Like, fam, you went full mannequin.
Oh my God, man.
But, and first of all, another person that's
stop wearing oversized tees if you oversized. Stop. Like, I get it. You trying to hide your stomach. You're not a girl. Only women. Honestly, bro, call me a fucking feminist. Only women can really pull off the oversized tees. Men, we try to get jiggy and try to be fly. Street niggas try to do some shit. Streetwear niggas try to do some shit. But honestly, bro, if you wearing an oversized tee, you gotta be fly or you gotta be a woman. Other than that, if you don't got no pussy under there to hide, your fat ass need to go to the gym.
You know, while we on it, if you a large, I better not see your ass wearing medium.
Yeah, we gotta blame. Terrence is blamed for this new generation of niggas that are wearing.
If you a waist 38, why are you buying 34?
Why are you buying 30?
Buying a waist 30 as a grown man is crazy.
I think niggas just be wearing leggings. Like, they just be wearing leggings and they don't know how to get it.
That's and then the next person up, Kim Kardashian. I saw the funniest tweet probably this year. I saw that Kim Kardashian is the only white woman that went black and became a white woman again.
Got a point. Got a point.
Because we all know all those white women that love to date black men, they dream is to be black, to be a black woman. But ever since like you back here with Skeet, you dressing crazy again.
Yeah, but you know what? What I will say is in her defense, she looks happy and carefree. But at the same time, fam, you are Kim Kardashian. Like, women go on your page
every day, bro, every hour of the day.
Miami women have sculpted their bodies
to look like Kim Kardashian.
To look like you. You've been the mold for this new.
Sisters sculpt their body look like you.
I'm not gonna say I blame Kim for this epidemic of BBLs, but a lot of Hispanic women or a lot of the light-skinned women in general. They wanted the long black hair with the Coca-Cola shape with the fat small waist and the fatty. Like they've been wanting that, and you know she's a prominent figure in that world. You feel me?
And honestly, I want to make a quick little statement because I know the Kardashians. Remember that little trend where they were wearing like every color hair in the rainbow? Mm-hmm. It still look ratchet to me. I'm sorry.
Of course, and it's appropriation, ladies. I know y'all gonna say, well, y'all don't like the natural shit when we do it. You don't know what it takes to maintain my natural curls and hair. Fam, use what God gave you, number one. And two, I know I'm gonna sound like a fucking idiot. I'm
gonna put you on that stuff because the standard of beauty is because they go say, oh, you're feminist. A woman is not here for this convo.
To me, the simpler, the better. I don't require much. Men don't pay as much attention to a lot of things that you guys do. I know you do it for yourself and to feel good about yourself, allegedly, but just, I don't know. You don't have to do so much to cover insecurities. Just find somebody that loves you for you, as hard as that is, and just be happy.
I hear that.
Yeah.
And get into the last part of Fire Cap. This section I'm calling company versus creator because I've been going on the internet and I've been seeing certain things of. We all seen the examples before when we see like a person being either signed to a big corporation. Example, Kanye West. First off, the real question is, why isn't Kanye West a part of the board of Adidas?
That's true. Brought him back.
Why isn't Kanye on the board of Gap? Who the fuck shopped at Gap? I know a lot of people shop at Gap
for flannels.
For flannels, but first of all, and plus a couple of years that we've been seeing, Gap stores have been closing rapidly.
Exactly.
Then Kanye decided to do a lot of collabs, make a lot of clothes powered by Balenciaga. Look where they're at now. Back popping again. Mm-hmm. So my issue is
Adidas, he just revamped that whole fucking company.
He revamped the whole company because they signed Kanye when Adidas was down. All they had was the Ultra Boost. Like, fuck, what are we going to do now? But Kanye's still making Yeezys. Everyone's wearing them. Whatever. So my issue is that I should have freaking wrote the name down, but Adidas put out this slipper, this slide that looks very similar to the Yeezy slide.
We can put the picture by the time
I'll put the picture, yeah. But my issue with this is that obviously Kanye never bites his tongue for no one. He's at the point now where he makes so much money, he gonna hear what he's thinking.
1,000%. So
Kanye he literally, I think he opened up his Instagram for one day to express this message that like, yo, this is a fake Yeezy shoe. You know how crazy it is? The creator is saying that like, oh, by the way, the people who empowered my slide that y'all love today, they put out another version and this is fake.
This is fake. Give me my shoe.
and I'm telling you, the main reason why, because it always comes down to money.
Oh, of course.
The main reason why Kanye did that because I guarantee you he didn't get not one residual off every slide that they released of that bullshit.
Of course.
It's probably nowhere as comfortable, and it just looks like a Yeezy slide put in a microwave.
My reaction to that, bro, is as someone who's been a fan of Kanye, and when I mean fan of his music and his artistry, being a creative that he is, I feel like the same things that people love you about, they also use against you when it's time to demonize you. Mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of people know his soft spot, which is a replica, or when you steal his ideas, or when you don't give him credit. They know that drives him crazy. They know his mental state is not there, or he's working on it, or he's been getting better, or he has recovered from a lot of mental illnesses or whatever. So they play on that. So my thing is, you gonna do that cheap imitation of my product in my face without consulting me about it. You gonna create a whole different stream of income to go back to your company. I don't get anything from it, but once I react, I'm the angry black man that you gave a check or give a position, and I'm ungrateful. And black people or black people in general face this at every fucking job. I gave you an opportunity. Why are you talking? You make $100K a year. Why do you care why I treat you?
It's like shut up, boy. That's basically
shut up.
how it is.
Like back to the shut up and dribble that the chick told LeBron, like got on ESPN and said. It's like, yo, I'm still a human at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? I still got kids at the end of the day. Yeezy is gonna outlast Kanye. Yeezy is always going to be an imprint, and Yeezy might be a campus one day that young creatives go to, just like the Nike campus, where people go to create shit for future generations to come. The same thing that Pharrell is working on. So it's like, I hate when they demonize and make it hard for the black man to create a legacy, and it's like you taking food from my kids. You are, because like I said, if the weak ass imitation shit gets more clout and more popularity and more steam, and they're cheaper, you're gonna make more of it. And now you're gonna limit my drops and limit my releases. Now I gotta not make as much money because you want to keep more of it to yourself because you don't want to split the profits, and I don't like that.
Yeah, and then there's the other side.
It's morally wrong.
Of course, it's morally wrong. Now there's the other side of creative versus company. So we actually had this person on our show before, or the homie D'Anthony. Shouts out to D'Anthony. I called D'Anthony before talking about this because I just want to get some clarification, and I just didn't want to say.
Did you get in touch with him?
Yeah, I got in touch with him today.
Okay.
Yeah. So I didn't want to just throw out another man's name without his
consent.
So our homie D'Anthony, who does run a brand called Pale with his homie Casey. Great brand. The brand has actually been getting a lot of exposure recently. With a lot of rappers. I'm pretty sure there's a picture of your favorite rapper wearing Pale.
Of course.
So he has these pairs of Birkenstocks that he's been selling, and it's basically reimagined Birkenstocks. He just basically cut and sews different pieces of denim on the Birkenstocks, and he sells them for, I believe, like $1,000, $1,100.
Same thing Gallery Department is doing with Levi jeans.
Pretty much.
If you need an idea of what we're talking about.
Exactly. So I was looking at that, and he actually officially said that Birkenstock is suing him. And I believe he said, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Like there was I think in that post he says, but no one cared when Dior sells $1,000 Birkenstock.
Of course.
So that right there. So what is your take on it? Because how I looked at it is like, fam, obviously this is a small company, Birkenstock. Y'all making money throughout the entire world. I'm pretty sure you guys have a really big market. This is more of a kind of exclusive brand, small brand, even though we do see big faces wearing it. But are you really losing money because this brand is actually using your product? But there's on the other side where it's like, oh, maybe you shouldn't use my product.
I'm going to sound like a capitalist, right? I think it's big bank take little bank. I feel like it's the same thing that when Nike went after Warren Lotus for their cheap imitation of the Nike Dunk. So when Dior does it, Dior is a high-end luxury brand. Dior is if you can't afford the Diors, guess where you're gonna come? To Birkenstock, because you can't afford the Diors.
You gonna buy the gray plain Birkenstock.
You're gonna buy you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, it's the Nike and Adidas thing. It's the Reebok and Converse thing. Like when you can't get what you want, you get a cheaper version or an alternative version. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of street niggas that want Gucci slides. You can't, so you get the Nike slides for $24.
Of course.
So it's the same thing. So I feel like they're more so are concentrated on the branding of it, and it's like you taking my product, you enhancing it to resell it for 40, 50 times the profit. And I don't see any of that. Mind you, I mean, it's a young creative and they're trying to get their names out there. And my advice to D'Anthony, would be to always, what's that shit called? The closed captioning shit they usually put underneath the product.
Like a disclaimer.
You always, when you do things like that, you always need a disclaimer next to your product saying, hey, this is a reimagined version of the Birkenstock. I love this product so much that I wanted to put my own spin on it. And this is a one of one. And You kind of have to do that, just like posting a song on Instagram. You gotta tell the world that, hey, I'm not gonna, everybody. This is Gunna's song. I do not own the rights to this song and this and that. So, they're always gonna attack the smaller person. And they know they have more money than you. You go to jail, you're gonna settle and give them what? You get what I'm saying? So,
and you got to pay lawyers and all
that
that shit.
You got to pay lawyer fees.
So it's a lose-lose situation.
It's a lose-lose, and it gives them headlines to talk about. It makes them popular in the media, and it's not gonna make the airwaves as much as you think. You get what I'm saying? Because you nobody compared to a Birkenstock, and I'm not saying you nobody as in you ain't shit. I'm just saying Birkenstock has been around for thousands of years, hundreds of years, possibly. And the house of Dior has been there for a long time. Yeah. So I don't know, man. It's just know where you fit in and bring back original ideas. Because I'm sick and tired. The last few years, watching Denim Tears, watching V-Lone, watching a whole bunch of people taking the blueprint of a good pair of Levi jeans, or just taking some OG shit and flipping it and try to make a profit. There's people that we know in the city that does it. It takes nothing to just put your head down, create something original. If it picks up steam, it picks up steam and you sell it. That's my end all be all. That's my last thought when it comes to that.
I think it's just my issue is just how I look at it. Even though I know I could tell Gary you're ignorant. Nigga just mad at the young nigga getting money. Let's just be honest.
Of course.
Because it's oh wait, how does the young nigga getting all this money? And by the way, he doesn't have a middleman. He doesn't even have a middleman to go to sell them in a higher end store.
He doesn't have a store.
He sells it just by himself, so he gets all profit. No, that can't happen. But this is the reason why I show a lot of respect for brands like Levi's, brands like New Era, brands like Carhartt, instead of suing everybody because everyone repurposes on their clothes. They collab with everyone. Because you know what it does? It keeps their brand more relevant. And
but a collab works both ways, Gary. You have to reach out for a collab. You have to be looking for me to look for you, in a sense. You get what I'm saying? You can't just go buy my product at the local store, do your thing, and then think that's gonna go under the radar for a long time. So I just feel do proper business.
All right, what about New Era though? I'm pretty sure J-Tips and freaking J-Tips, you have Joe Fresh Goods. I'm pretty sure they don't have they might have a deal with New Era now, but when they were making their hats, I'm pretty sure they weren't knocking on New Era's door. Hey, can we do a collab? Because who the fuck is gonna look at all those DMs, those emails? They're only gonna freaking be aware of you when a celebrity's wearing your shit.
That's true. I think that's the hat example that you just gave is a little different because I could buy a whole bunch of hats from China and put my logo on it, and you won't know if it's New Era or not.
Yeah, but so how do they know if these Birkenstocks are real then? It plays both ways.
I mean, you're right, but it's you don't know who probably bought the last pair. They probably could have bought the last pair and be like, this is what you're doing. Because these people are not going to choose to sue you if they don't have enough evidence of what you've been doing. These are smart and calculated people. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man.
There's so much ways to go at it because there's a lot of brands in the city. There's a lot of people who own brands in the city that are inspired by other ideas. even big companies like Supreme. There's literally a whole Instagram page that I think that's verified that literally talks about all the Google images and freaking shit that Supreme has stolen from smaller brands.
I didn't know that.
There's literally a whole Instagram page saying, "Oh, they got this page up. They got this picture off Google." Can you imagine that? You spent $400 on a T-shirt and they just put a picture on Google and slapped it on a T-shirt. The nigga at a swap shop could do that.
That's crazy. But yeah, my advice to anybody going through that or to prevent anybody from going through that is put the right disclaimer out or just come up with your own original idea.
I think the last thing I'm gonna say on that is get paid, young nigga, get paid. Get paid, young nigga,
I'm on both sides. My thing though is just I don't know, bro. You can't beat them. I don't know why we don't value just creating our own. We could do so much being united and just because we make we make shit cool.
But they don't want to see young niggas
Pop
get money.
Smoke made Dior cool, and I can't believe this nigga died and never had I'm pretty sure Dior probably sent him a few pieces of clothing, but it's like,
Maybe.
for a nigga like that to never had a collab is sickening to me.
But let's be real though, because those brands, they're never gonna embrace us because those clothes weren't meant for us. You gotta remember that as well. There's politics to everything.
Of course. And that's why it's better if we create our shit by our shit. You know, for us, by us. You know, shout out to Fubu, whatever.
Bring Fubu back.
I would rock some Fubus if they had the right shit, I might.
The last topic is NBA free agency is officially open.
A shit show.
It's a complete shit show. So, of course, who am I going to start with? Fucking Kyrie Irving.
Of course.
So, Kyrie
Irving
finally got his deal. I think it was like a 1 year guaranteed of like, I think $36 million.
That's a nice payday.
$36 million to play half a season. Where can I sign up? So because the thing is, I understand.
Them boys know all the loopholes, boy.
Bro, before I go
he has a great lawyer and a great manager. I'll tell you that.
Fam, before I go on my rant, I would say Kyrie Irving is box office. He's an amazing player to watch. He's the dude that if you want to like make a franchise, he is that dude because he is that talented. One of the best ball handlers and basketball players that I've seen with my two eyes. But this nigga works when he wants to. He's not reliable. And that's why I understand why Brooklyn didn't want to give him a max contract. Now, I don't know if Kyrie and freaking KD was in cahoots, but the second he got his money, KD's like, you know what? I want to get the fuck out of here. So apparently, KD is demanding a trade. But here's the issue now. Kevin Durant is demanding a trade, and he still has a 4-year contract. You know why I have an issue with this? Because NBA players today, like Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, now Kevin Durant, they're just trying to tell the young youth that fuck a contract. Agreements don't matter. We get to do it on what we want. This is a players' league now. I'm all for young niggas getting money. Like I just said, get paid, young nigga. But damn, do agreements exist anymore? What's your take on that?
I feel like you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But it's that, I think it's ego too. Ego plays into that. Like, I'm not gonna watch Kyrie make $36 million, you know, and I'm not even getting paid that in a year, and I feel like I'm the bigger star. I'm not saying that's
he got his money. He's getting his money regardless.
But it's more so too, like, maybe they, you know, him and Kyrie are having issues. You know, they can't coexist together in one team. So, and plus, Kevin Durant is trying to go to a team where he can prove himself and feel like a leader again, just like he used to be in OKC. So it's just, I don't know, man. It's so tough because I don't know the headspace of these players, because I could say anything that I want, and then tomorrow, oh, my mom's been sick for the last 6 months and my mind hasn't been there. Or I'm not trying to take the vaccine because I'm putting the health of my family first. It's like these players got so many sugar-coated words, and so many, this society in the NBA got so soft and pussy that, like, I don't know. It's just, men are not being men anymore. Like, a contract means an agreement. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can change your mind after the contract if you don't want to work with this person anymore. But, you know, where's your honor at? You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I'm at a point now is that,
what does your word mean as a man? And it's like, we watch you niggas when y'all was getting drafted, so happy to throw on that hat and shake the hand of the commissioner, and you get in the league and you start fucking these bitches and you start driving these fast cars, and all of a sudden, like, your ankle is fucked up for 6 months. Fam. But you could go chill with Lil Baby and fuck 4 models in the last week. Like, bro.
Yeah, sure, your ankle was okay when you was fucking.
Yeah. Oh, like Ben Simmons, you out on dates with your shades on, looking good, looking like money.
I love Stephen A. Smith. That's what I said. His back hurt. What? Did his freaking back hurt when he was on the freaking highway? Because he hasn't been playing.
I don't know, man.
Stephen A. deserves all the money ESPN pays him.
The league is so soft right now, bro. Like, niggas don't want to play. Niggas are always injury prone. Nigga, like, I'm the shortest nigga here, and I rarely get hurt. How the fuck you 7'5"?
Work out every day. Work out twice a day.
Fam, I have 2 jobs and I haven't been hurt in the last 4 years. And you niggas play
besides
professional.
that shit on your arm.
Oh yeah, G shit. But
That's
y'all
one.
niggas play professional basketball, and y'all niggas are hurt for 6 to 8 months out the year, and still want to make millions of dollars.
For real,
It's crazy.
man. And I want to close it up by saying, even though, real quick, Rudy Gobert is going to the Minnesota Timberwolves, I think he set the standard of what a team would have to require Kevin Durant. You would have to basically give up your team to get Kevin Durant, which plays on two hands. And you have the Knicks sign Jalen Brunson.
Cap.
I'm going to leave that at that. The Knicks made all that commotion to sign Jalen Brunson, which is a very good point guard, but Knicks, this is not college. Why are you scoping out players? Now they're apparently getting sued for tampering, but that's neither here or there. But I want to say I think the MVP of free agency is definitely John Wall, because that nigga got paid and went to a team he really wanted to go to. So shouts out to the Clippers. I think they're gonna be one of those teams this year.
I can't say nothing bad about John Wall, because John Wall is so gangsta. I don't watch this nigga done a whole bunch of shit to get kicked out of the NBA, and this nigga is still playing. So salute to his talent.
Well, this nigga,
I done seen this nigga
in New York pyroed up while getting millions.
throwing gang signs, hanging with street niggas, being at the strip club. I done seen this, man. Shout outs to John Wall,
NBA
man.
players just be playing with it. But you see, like, freaking, what's that dude?
They
that dude
playing
on
for the
Hornets?
bitches at this point. They playing for the fame, the bitches, and the car.
You think LaMelo playing for freaking? He got his rookie of the year already. You don't give a fuck. Ring. I'm getting pussy.
Them niggas don't even care about legacy anymore. Like, I don't know.
Might as well get the bag if you can.
I feel you. I just wanna, before this shit really become a shit show, like, just like I told y'all boys, I hope this year that I get to see Kyrie, I get to see LeBron play. I just wanna at least experience some of these, like Devin Booker, like these niggas that's gonna be like crazy in the future that I'm gonna be telling my kids about. I wanna kind of experience them and start going to those games so I could have stories to share, and so I could be that old nigga like, oh man, I done seen that boy play. Like, you know what I mean? So
I seen him in real life.
yeah, so I don't know, man. I just want to see them play before they get carried away. Cause what's this nigga name that got caught? He got caught smoking weed with
That's
a
like
lean
half the
cup
league.
next to him.
Oh yeah, I forgot his name, but I don't know.
Yeah, Miles Bridges or something. The
and
one
he
that
just
want to
got-
become a rapper.
And he just got domestic violence. Freaking.
But if I was in the NBA getting all that money, I would have a bitch for every day of the week. I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm not going to jail for domestic abuse. You mad? Go.
But you have to remember, these young NBA players, they come into the league, they get in the millions, they get in the cars, they get in the bitches. So when one person tells them no, they lash out.
Control your dick. Control your temper, man. What you want me to tell you?
They should.
And get a manager and get people around you that give a fuck about you. Because it feels like everybody is around to get paid, and they let these boys do whatever they want.
But of course, easier said than done.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
well,
this has
anywho,
been another episode of the These Are the Aesthetics podcast.
Yo, I love these shares. I could talk
Right?
all day.
Oh, I know.
Fucking sitting there.
I know. We were supposed to go home 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, man, we're back. Yeah, man, keep interacting with us. Keep running up the views, the streams on everything. DM us on what you like, what you don't like, what you would like us to do. You can suggest yourself as a guest, people that you might know as a guest. We can't do it alone. We don't know everybody. If you watching us and your cousin is fucking Tyga and you want Tyga to be on the show, let us know. Like, if you're an up-and-coming artist, creator, business person, and you have you want to share your story with the world, let us know, man. We're here for y'all. As long as we getting the support from y'all, like, we're gonna keep doing this shit.
And I'm gonna make a statement right now. All the women that want to come up here, if you say you do a business, but I don't see your business on your Instagram, you're not coming.
I mean, they can go. They don't have to go to the studio.
Okay. All right, before we get canceled, where do you go by?
I go by the name of Cheech, a.k.a. Come to Brunch this Sunday. FML is back. A.k.a. Gary. Pop out, man. It's our first.
Yeah, why not?
It's our first event back. You don't have to pay to get in. You don't drink. I'm gonna just have a fresh Fiji waiting for you, man. I got you, baby.
I
got
respect
you.
that shit. And I go by the name of Gary, a.k.a. in Gary Trust, a.k.a. Fiji Water Connoisseur, a.k.a. I didn't do it first, but I did do it the best.
Okay, I feel you.
Shit.
Saying that to your girl is crazy. I didn't do it best. No, I was not the last.
I didn't do it first, but I did it the best. We'll catch y'all in the next episode, all right?
Oh my God, that's funny.